Yo, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make like something for Lucy Bedroque, something like Red's upcoming album C. And yeah, let's get started with the first layer. First layer we have this. So I started with this like pattern here, this preset. And for effects I just put vocoder on. And after that I like sped it up and added some effects, as you can hear. So after this I just pitched it up and put some EQ and took up the high ends. And then next, finally, I just kept it like that, basically. Fairly simple. Next layer we have this. So I started with this like 2 leads thing here. And then I just copied it over to the same thing. So yeah, basically it's just these 2 patterns with the same same pattern, and I just added like shaper box, some distortion to the first preset, and then on the second one I just did the same shaper box, but I had vocoder on that one, so it sounded a bit different. And after I just like consolidated that, and then I spread it out. And then I added like the effects fragments for like a pad sound. And then after, I pitched it up and added shaper box like this thing, so it sounded like a plicky like thing. You feel me? And then next there we have this thing. It's like very it's like textural, and I think it's just the same like plicky. I had the same thing, as you can hear, and then I just added like this FFT plugin. And then I just like kind of stretched. I have it on stretch mode, and then I like chopped and stretched it. And I also have shaper box just so it pans. But I like, if you have it on stretch mode, it'll keep the same pitch, but it'll create like your melodies will have like some weird texture on it, if that makes sense. And then next layer. I basically had to consolidate a bunch of the melodies together. And then I added the FFT plugin again, and I just consolidated, and then I added shaper box. And then I sped it, I'm pretty sure I sped it up. Look, and it sounded like that. And then I added some effects, like EQ, take out the low ends. This plugin is free, it's just like a gate. I don't know how to explain it, you'll have to play around with it, but it sounds very cool. And then I vocoded that, and then I just EQ'd like some of the things that were a bit too loud here. And yeah, that's kind of how I got that. And then next layer we have this like just in the background, just to add like some depth. Next we have this. It's just there for bounce. And next we have this. And it's just the melody, it's like a simple saw thing. And then we have this. There's just the lead, and then there's the space, and then. And yeah, that's it for the melody, so I'll just play it all together. And now let's get into the drums. Starting off with the hi-hats, just some simple stuff. Also play around with the velocity, creates like bounce and stuff. A simple snare pattern. Next, a simple crash that I like to do for some reason. Next, like open hand. And then lastly, the snare roll. Also play with the velocity, it kind of bounce through snares. And then next we have the 808. Very simple. And then we have a second one. Repetitive, but like slightly catchy, I guess. And then of course add like sound effects to your beats. Kinda adds a bit like of depth, I guess, again. But yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something, and like and subscribe and comment what you want to see next, or if you're excited for Lucy Bedroque's next album, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week, so bye.